Hi, this is Luke for Production Experts, and these are using the power features for pros using Panorama CS12 from Nektar. Panorama CS12 is a compact channel strip controller for a number of different DAWs. Perhaps one of the biggest pro features for Panorama CS12 are its options for audio plugin control. Now, all stock and many third-party audio plugins can pre-mapped on Panorama CS12. However, there are a number of different ways to customize those mappings for your own use. With Quick Learn, I can change the factory mapped parameters or add my own. I just hold Shift and move a parameter and then move the encoder of my choice. And there it is, it's just picked it up straight away. The Nektarine instrument is a standalone app or plugin that can be used to remap audio plugins. This is the standalone version, and I can drag and drop parameters to get what I need, and I can also create or name pages and subpages to completely customize the layout. And once I've saved my changes, from here Control Core will always pick up that new map automatically in the background when I select tracks with remapped audio plugins in my DAW. Panorama CS12's Select Mode is another pro feature that lets you control any mixer control or plugin parameter using either the fader or the pan encoder on the top panel. So to get Select Mode, first I enable Select just by pressing the button. Then if I click on any parameter, such as the threshold here, you can see that that is now on my fader. I can use the encoder if I like, but if I hold Select and tap the fader cap, then that disables the fader movement. Or from there, I can click on another parameter for direct control. It really is that easy. Now, by default, the fader has 10-bit resolution, and the rotary pan has 7 bits resolution, so great for coarse adjustments with very little movement of the encoder there. But for fine control, all I have to do is hit the magnifier button, and that gives me fine control at up to 14 bits. So I can make very large movements on the encoder with very fine movements on screen. Now, there are also some extra automation modes. In Panorama CS12, I have some CS12 bonuses here, such as Auto Touch. So in these modes, I can only write automation with the fader, so that prevents accidental automation with the mouse or the pots to control parameters. When it's selected, the auto button toggles the fader's auto touch on-off status and no longer toggles automation in Fender Studio Pro directly. And finally, there are several more features for pros for control and customization that might not necessarily be obvious at first glance. So I get to these using Shift and the tempo encoder. A really useful one is clip gain, so just enter that. And I can turn up the gain or turn it down, so really useful for especially things like vocal editing. And when I have a foot controller plugged into my CS12, I get loads of other extra options that I can activate using that controller. Now, the marker buttons are great for navigation. Very self-explanatory there. But if I press and hold the markers button, then press any one of them, I can right-click in one of these boxes, assign a command, search it, click it and OK it, and that will be there directly on my CS12. So those are the power features for pros of Panorama CS12 from Nektar. Deep control of channel parameters and audio plugins for a number of different DAWs. To find out more and to read our full article, head over to Production Experts.